Now faith is the substance of all things hoped for and the evidence of things unseen. If you found this video, then this prophetic word is for you. All right, so I'm going to jump right into it. This season is going to require crazy faith. The Lord spoke to me about a week ago, and he spoke to me regarding my faith. And there were some things that I've been going before the Lord about. There were some things I've been praying to the Lord about and asking the Lord for guidance. And God, what do you want to do? What are you saying for me in this season? What are you saying for me concerning, my life, my business, my career? Just really praying before the Lord. And the Lord really tested me and says, where's your faith? It's like utilizing your faith and believing that it's already done. Now, with that, I will say that faith without works is dead. And also, to whom much is given, much is required. So, although the prophetic word for right now in this season is to activate your faith and to have crazy faith, don't think that the faith alone is going to open the doors and move things for you. Because specifically what God wants us to do is he wants us to get in a place where we have to rely on our faith, but we must put in the work that is required as well. It's not going to be enough to just believe it. We have to strategize it. We have to work it, and we have to put the effort in to make it happen. But trusting in the Lord, and that's the key, is just to trust in God and not on our own selves. And even with myself, I found myself in a season where I was relying too much on Evan, and it was like, man, I gotta come up with a solution. I gotta come up with an answer. I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure that out. And it was a rebuke that I received, because God was like, what about me? Where am I at in this? And as I had to sit back and I had to allow the Lord to really speak to me and really show me, and I had multiple confirmations. And I'll tell you, you're on this video, and I am a man of God, so you could receive this word. But I will say to you this: don't wait on somebody from a church or somebody that's a Christian to give you a word. Like, God will speak to you through anybody. Like, it could be a random person at your job that has never talked about the Bible with you or never talked about faith or Christianity, but they could say something to you that could be prophetic. And you have to have the ears and the spirit to be able to catch when the Lord is trying to speak to you or trying to say something to you, because sometimes it's not going to come from somebody that is proclaiming to be prophetic or proclaiming to be Christian or proclaiming to be of faith. Like, it may be somebody whom you would least expect that will say something to you in the form of a word of encouragement, and that could be prophetic. The Lord could be saying something to you in that. That happened to me on several occasions just this past week, where I've gotten prophetic confirmations on things that I've been praying about, things that I've been seeking the Lord about, and things that I needed answers for. And if I was not in a place with God where I could identify that that's what the Lord was saying, I would have missed it because of who it came from. So I also want to challenge you to have your ears open, but don't just have your ears open expecting to hear from like some prophet or some apostle or some prophetic person. Like, it ain't gotta come from them. And sometimes it won't come from them, because what God wants you to say, he wants you to be shocked, and he wants you to be surprised by the messenger, because that's when he really opened up your ears. So you used to getting prophesied to, you used to people speaking into your life, you're used to hearing your pastor at church, you're used to hearing the prophets at your church, you're used to hearing people minister to you. But what will really get your attention is if the person you least expect, the person that you don't expect to give you a word from the Lord, gives you a word, and you just have to be able to identify that it's from the Lord. Like, they're not coming saying, oh, this is a prophetic word that I got for you. It's like they might just be genuinely giving you some words of encouragement. They might just be trying to encourage you on something, or they might just see something or feel something and say, hey, I feel like you're worried a lot, and I'm concerned about you, and you don't have to worry because everything's going to work out. Like, it could be something like that, and that could just be very prophetic for you to settle you in this season. But this season requires your faith. This requires your faith. This requires you to believe at a higher level than what you're currently believing. And not only that, but to work and to trust God with your work. Trust the Lord with your business. Trust the Lord with that idea that you have. Trust the Lord when you're going to buy that house. Trust the Lord when you're going to get that car and okay, my credit isn't the best, or I got this. Trust in the Lord, because the Lord is doing unusual things for his people in this season. Like, just with myself, I have seen some things happen this week that were literally strictly by faith and strictly by favor, but it's because I trusted in the Lord. So if you trust in the Lord in this season, there's things that the Lord is going to open up for you, and there's things that the Lord is going to do for you. Don't be swayed, don't be persuaded, don't be distracted by what you might see and what you might hear. And don't let nobody talk you out of doing the things that you feel the Lord is giving you the grace to do, and giving you the energy and the effort to do, and giving you the strategies. But also, don't be afraid of utilizing the people that God has placed in your life. Like, God is going to place some people in your life that are going to be a blessing to you. Don't try to find out if they're believers. Don't try to find, like, they might be believers, they might not be believers. But this is where, like I said, you have to have crazy faith, because you have to be able to know that something is happening strictly because God wants it to happen. It doesn't have to be anything more than that. It's like, this person here may never speak in tongues, but this person might be assigned to you in this season to open a door for you. And it could be, and your faith has to be so crazy. Say, you know what, Lord, if this is you, then I trust you, and I believe that this is what you're finna do. And if you do that, you will see the Lord move for you in the latter part of this year in ways that will be mind-blowing to you. And it will be unexpected, crazy stuff that will start happening for you. I'm talking about loans you did not qualify for, interest rates you shouldn't have, doors, jobs that you don't qualify. I'm telling you right now, do not worry about anything that you might hear that says that something's not possible or something can't happen. Because if you have the faith in this season, your faith is the biggest advantage you have in the latter part of this year and in this season, because that's where God is. God wants his people to trust in him. He wants his people to rely on him, but he wants the glory for it. It's not for us to flex. It's not for us to try to act like we are doing so well, or we're better than other people. It's like, no, the Lord is not blessing us for us to flex or for us to be glorified in ourselves, but it's for him to get the glory, and it's for us to tell our testimonies so that we can tell our other brothers and sisters. It's like, look, if y'all trust in the Lord and you live for God and your heart is right, there is no door that the Lord won't open up for you in this season. There is no opportunity that you won't find in this season. But I really feel like that there is a momentum, and there is a strong surgence in entrepreneurship and ownership and financial stability in this season for those who believe and trust in the Lord, and those that actually put in the strategic ideas that the work that the Lord is going to give you the grace to have. But also those that also are humble, because humility is going to be key as well. Because if the Lord blesses you with something, you cannot allow yourself to get full of pride or get too excited or too up to where you start acting like you're better than people, because that's where God is not gonna bless you. So move with intention, move with humility, but trust in the Lord. Put all your trust in God in this season. And also trust him with your work. Like, put the work in, like file the LLC, go hire a consultant, go sit down with people, go network, go do these things, because that qualifies as work. When you're putting in the work, that's when you're going to see the results. So I just had to drop this prophetic word. It's been in my spirit. Like my channel, I don't talk about stuff like this on my channel, but I truly felt in my spirit that this is what the Lord wanted me to do. And this is what the Lord wanted me to talk about. And at the core things, I'm a man of God. I'm a man of faith. And when the Lord puts an unction in my spirit to move and do something, I'm always going to be obedient to the Lord. I'm always going to do what the Lord is telling me to do and what the Lord is guiding me to do and what the Lord is leading me to do. And I just, like I said, I want to challenge you in this season to faith up and to work harder than you've ever worked in your life, or work smarter. That's the word. Work smarter than you've ever worked in your life. Work more strategic than you've ever worked in your life. And you're going to see something. Once you do that, I want you to come back to this video and I want you to share your testimony in the comments. This video is not monetized. I'm not even going to market this like the way I would market any other videos. I'm going to just put this video out because this is an assignment from the Lord. I do not feel like this video is a video that everybody's not meant to see this video. If you see this video, then you've seen this video for a reason, because God has wanted you to see this and God wanted you to find this video, and this word is specifically for you. So I'm going to be praying for each and every one of you, and I'm going to be asking the Lord to give you further instructions. But read Hebrews 11. That's the passage that the Lord has given me. Read that. Let that digest in your spirit, and pray about everything that you heard in this video, and ask the Lord for confirmation. Ask the Lord for more guidance on this. Love you with the love of Christ, and I'll see you guys again.